It is 11:11. It's time to make a wish, Wisconsin. Mr. Gurr is at City Hall here in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. We got the Oshkosh Police Department right there. So my wish today is that when I go into these buildings and ask, am I allowed to film on the property of Oshkosh City Hall? Am I allowed to film on the property of the Oshkosh Police Department? Am I allowed to film in the Oshkosh Winnebago County Courthouse? I'm 3 for 3. And they say, yes, of course. These are public properties. These are government public properties. And of course, as a concerned, law-abiding citizen that's trying to make the world a better place with your messages and your inspirational videos, by all means, please, sir, film away and make the world a better place today. So that's my wish. Will that happen? Well, we don't know. We don't know. That remains to be seen, because we are coming to the beginning of the end of the appeal process to get my job back. I would say, there's a snowball's chance in hell of me getting my job back now, but I never, ever give up. If there's a chance that I can get back and continue being the caregiver and the civil servant, public servant, I'm going to keep trying until there is no avenues left. But after all those options are gone, that doesn't mean that I cannot continue to try to make the world a better place for the people that need it most. And like I said, the people that come to the monastery need a lot of help. But in my opinion, and I am entitled to my opinion, the people that work there need it even more. I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
It's not quite 12:12 yet, but we're getting there. And there are signs everywhere saying that, you cannot film with a cell phone inside the courtroom unless you have permission ahead of time. So what is my goal for today at 12:12, getting ahead of schedule? Well, I want to take a couple minutes and think it over and make sure it's clear in my mind. I went and talked to the good people at the Clerk of Courts, and what I have before them is kind of a head scratcher. They're not quite sure what I need to do. So they said, you know what? Maybe you should talk to a lawyer to make sure that I have the case code correct when I do my filing for my final appeal here at the courthouse in Winnebago County, Wisconsin. So, gosh, but the courtroom, just past that door there, it's just a beautiful place. And man, I would love to have permission, to walk in there and take a video of just how beautiful this courthouse is here in Winnebago, Wisconsin. It's a good county. Now, what do I hope to accomplish? The sweet ladies that worked at the Clerk of Courts kind of were had that vibe, I think whatever you do, you're kind of just wasting your time. We can't tell you that legally, but like I told them, I said, this is an at-will state, Wisconsin. So like I said, I'm a New England Patriots football fan, and the good people that love Packers here in Packer country can fire me for that reason. That's all the reason they need, is that Mr. Gurr loves the New England Patriots. However, what I want to do is to get in a courtroom, kind of like that one, past those doors, have 12 people, Tom Brady 12, of my fellow Wisconsin citizens sitting there, listening to the story of my career as a state of Wisconsin employee, how it came to an end, and if they think that the decision that the administration of the state of Wisconsin made was fair and just. And if the 12 people agree, hey, Mr. Gurr, you're taking your cell phone someplace where it doesn't belong. if I walked through that door and started filming, because the sign right there on the door, I know I'm breaking a rule. But I still believe that filming a piece of toast on my lunch break in the break room of the monastery is not a crime. Not a crime at all. I feel that if 12 people that I served, because I served the people of Wisconsin, and I more importantly served their kids. If they agreed, yeah, Mr. GRRR, it's 12-12. Your goal should be move on. You're done. I can accept that. Because the people that made the administrative decision that affected my life and affected the livelihood of my family, well, they are not impartial. That is for sure. So if I could have an impartial decision and a neutral ground, having the proceeding in there is a lot different than having my day in court in a maximum security prison. That is for sure. So, will I get my day? It doesn't matter. All that really matters is that I tried my best to get it done.